Okay, wow. It's getting late here. I'm home, I'm in Arkansas. Hi! So here's the dealio. I got some really cute clothes in the last couple months and I wanted to show them to you. The reason why I wanted to show them to you is mainly because they're sustainably sourced, which is a pretty dope way to shop, especially during the holidays. I thought it might be helpful to have some stores in mind, some things to buy, some exciting stuff that isn't made via slave labor. Food for thought. You guys know I have done sustainable fashion videos in the past. I'll link one of them down in the description box. But I basically just wanted to give you guys something to look at and some fun clothes to look at. I'm in Arkansas right now, which is great. I get to be home, I'm chilling. I also didn't do my hair, so it's just kind of like I've got B character from a 90s rom-com hair going on, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get into this because the sun is going down. I want to show you some cute stuff. I'm going to try it all on for you in a very artsy, fun way. Yes. First off the bat, this guy is a sweater. It is a sweater. That's what it would classify as. I got this while I was in Copenhagen, while Will was doing some work there, and it is the dopest sweater ever. I actually bought it in a little shop that is owned by a woman who is actually pregnant and amazing and gorgeous and entrepreneurial and just kind of like one of the coolest ladies I've ever met. She also owned a feminist sneaker shop. Didn't know that was a thing that could even exist, because how can sneakers be feminist? But I did get this sweater, which is made in Denmark. It's beautiful. I'll put the brand somewhere here, but look how cute it is. Hey, thought I'd show that first. A lot of you guys are asking me a lot of times, like, what brands do you like to support that are sustainable? And the one thing I will say when I show you all these clothes is a lot of them are kind of expensive. And the reason being that I don't shop all that often. If you haven't noticed on my channel, I don't post a lot of hauls anymore. Bitch, you don't make any videos anymore. Because I don't go shopping really anymore. I wear the same things all the time because I'm kind of trying to break the cycle of feeling like I need to be on trend all the time. I think this is something that all of us need to sort of figure out a little bit in this modern world. Honestly, it's exhausting. Fashion is exhausting, and it's exhausting on purpose because they want you to buy more things. I am trying to actively rebel against the buying of more things. So when I do go shopping and when I do spend a little bit more on my wardrobe, I can feel good about it because I haven't spent any money on clothes in such a long time. You know, I buy pieces that I need, that are a necessity, rather than something that I just want because I want to look cool or because I want to be trendy. I buy things that are beautiful and inspire me and I get excited about and are fashionable, but not for the sheer sake of being fashionable, if that makes sense. This is a classic sweater. I will be able to wear this sweater for 60 years and it will never go out of style because this sweater has existed for 60 years. And I like that about timeless fashion. I think sustainable fashion and timeless fashion run parallel with each other. So I just thought I would keep that in mind. A lot of the pieces that I'm going to show you are things that can be worn together or refer back to a different decade or are just something that kind of feels a little vintage even though they're new. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of an interesting thread throughout this little lookbook I got piecing together. Oh yeah, it's a big winter coat. This was my investment piece of 2018. This is my winter coat. I love it. I love it so much. This is from Brixton Textiles, and this jacket is completely made from recycled fabric. It's also made from water bottles, which is very cool because what do you do with those things? You drink them, you throw them away, they end up in a landfill, I guess. But what if they could end up in your winter jacket? How cool would that be? I think this guy was right around $300, whatever the Danish currency is, because I don't know Danish currency. I probably should know that. You can really get your party on in this one. This is a club exclusive, that's all I'm saying. Once again, something I needed because I actually didn't have any kind of winter coat like this before I bought this. So, necessity only. Keep that in mind when you're shopping sustainably. Think about it. Do you have another one of it similar to it in your closet? then don't buy it. Okay, now this stuff is stuff that I got during Black Friday. I kind of wanted to play around with the idea of kind of shopping during a big consumer holiday, aka Black Friday, but trying to do it sustainably. So what does that mean? Do sustainable clothing companies recognize Black Friday and then go on sale? Because I always wondered that. And they do, which is exciting. One of my favorite brands ever is Paloma Wool. And I don't ever shop from them. I actually bought my first 3 pieces of clothing from them. Yeah, I got 3 things from them during Black Friday sales because I got 30% off, which was amazing because it is expensive. Their stuff is expensive, but it's incredibly high quality, and that's what I love about it. So first off, I got the coolest pants ever. One thing that Paloma Wool is kind of known for is that they do sets. Like you can get a jacket that's in this exact same fabric with a very similar zipper that has kind of similar pockets that almost looks like a utility suit, and it's really cool. But I kind of just wanted to see what their pants were all about. So I grabbed these beautiful pants. They are kind of a bell bottom at the bottom. Like I said, sustainable clothing I feel like a lot of times harkens back to an earlier time period, and these kind of give me like 70s disco retro vibes, which I love. They're also made in Spain, which is cool. These guys were also a 36, a European 36, and they fit a little bit loosely, so I would size down maybe, unless you like a loose fit. I actually like the way these feel. I feel like they will allow for Christmas eating shenanigans, which will ensue. So I'm really happy about these. The zipper is really strong and amazing and really like zips over your gut in a very satisfying way. Pockets, great, very well made. You can probably tell by the way I'm holding this, it's not like a very firm material, which I like. It's not that it's not thick or well made, it's more that it has flexibility, which I appreciate, because sometimes with a more retro-fitted pant, especially like a wide leg with a high waist, it can feel really tightening, but girl, I got room to breathe in these. I love them. Next up from Paloma Wool, I got a gorgeous blouse that I think is amazing, and it looks really good with the pants as well. I just thought this would be a good piece for, you know, anytime. Winter, if you want to wear a winter white. Springtime, if you want to add a little like sweet little blue in there. Even summertime, you could wear this over a bikini. But that's what I'm trying to look for, is pieces that I feel like I can wear all the time and then layer up when it's cold. So that's what I got. I got this button down that has faces all over it. You can kind of see that one. There's like people kissing on the back of this, which I think is pretty cute. I love it. I love. So big fan of that. Next up, we've got maybe, well, I said something else was my favorite thing in this haul, but I think this might be my favorite thing because it fulfills my like Audrey Hepburn bookstore clerk kind of vibes that I love. Oh, I'll tell you a little horror story I had with this. Well, not a horror story, but something like bad that happened with it. But it is a midi-length corduroy dress with amber buttons all the way up. And then it comes like this. I mean, even with this sweat, okay, look, stop. Hi, oh my gosh, what is that? Are you buying Emily Dickinson and Proust? Oh, lovely selection. Let me just ring that up for you. Like, excuse me, what? The thing I love about this is it actually is kind of a stretch to it, so it doesn't fit too firmly as well. That's one thing I like about all the Paloma Wool stuff, is it does feel a little bit loose, which I enjoy. I also got this, I think, in a small. I think it's a European small. But the buttons, albeit gorgeous, this one rolls right around my thighs. I must have very strong thighs because I done ripped this sucker out like the moment I got out of my car, the day that I wore this for the first time. So I actually had to sew this button back on, and I feel pretty proud of it because it looks pretty dang similar to the rest of these. I don't see any difference. I found very good matching thread for this. But I love this. It gives me, like I said, Audrey Hepburn fantasies, maybe even a Mia Farrow fantasy. Either way, I love it, and yeah, I'm a big fan. Like, for instance, this beautiful corduroy dress, although it is gorgeous, was $180 originally. The way I can justify that is A, 30% off, and B, I'm gonna try to wear this for the rest of my goddamn life. I will be buried in this dress. Seriously, I plan on wearing this every week, every day of my life until it falls off of me or I have to sew a button back on it. Yeah, I think fall in love with the pieces that you're about to buy. I bought 2 t-shirts, and these are important because I talked in my Insta story about how they're the best t-shirts ever. Because they are. They're both from Modern Society, and they do arguably the best fit t-shirt in the world. I am a lady who's sort of insecure about her arms. I have muscular arms, and even if I didn't have muscular arms, I do have thicker shoulders, I have thicker biceps. I've just always been that person. And so I like a t-shirt that's loose on my biceps, but still gives me fit kind of in my torso area, and this is perfect because it's a little loose on the arms, it's a little cropped so you can tuck it in because I'm also a perpetual tucker. So I wanted something that hit me in the right place, that flattered my frame, but also that I could tuck into jeans or whatever and it would look great. And also these t-shirts are thin enough that they wear really well under other clothes, like the Paloma Wool dress or a sweater if you want an extra layer. It doesn't feel heavy, it feels very light. I don't know what Modern Society did, but they done did it with these t-shirts. Also, the neck is wide enough that you don't feel like you're being like suffocated when you wear it. I don't know. Who knew that you could talk about a t-shirt for that long, but I can. And so I also got one in white. So I got them each for like $25 when they were originally 68 bucks. And $25 for a t-shirt, I can justify that because those t-shirts are gonna last me a really long time, and I love the ones that I've bought in the past for full price. Don't judge me, please don't judge me. The last thing I want to show you is something that's all up on my Instagram because it is gorgeous and I love it, and it's such a statement piece but still incredibly wearable. And it is a boiler suit, or someone called it a boiler suit in front of me and I was like, sure, this is a boiler suit. But it's basically like a workman's suit, I guess. I don't know what you call it. I call it my Rosie the Riveter outfit because my hair kind of works with this really well and makes me look a little bit like a mechanic, but I'm cool with it. I'm very cool. I wish I was that proficient with cars, but I'm definitely not. It's so cute. It's a full zip boiler suit. So let me zip it all the way up. Yes! And then it says Little Dipper all over the back. This is from a brand called Sugar High Love Stoned. And it says, what to wear before you get naked. Oh, kinky. Sugar High Love Stoned. This isn't an extra small, but I think you could size up to a small if you usually wear an extra small, because it just gives you more room to play. This was originally $180, and I got it for 30% off. So that's pretty good. But I've always wanted one of these and I've never invested in them before. So I thought I would go for an independent brand, obviously, that seems to specialize in these, and they do. They also do short sleeve ones, they do long sleeve ones, they do ones with different kinds of embroidery, they do a velvet one of these, like they do all different kinds, and they're all really, really cool. So yes, it also has a little adjustment down in the waist so that you can nip it in if you want to be a little bit more cinched, which sometimes I do. Sometimes I want a hog bod, so I just let it hang loose, but you can do whatever you want. You choose what you choose. I wore this to the Teen Vogue Summit and I did not stop getting compliments on it. So people love just like a full suit, because I think other people look and they're like, oh, how nice would it be to just put on one article of clothing a day? Because honestly, it's the best. I just zipped this bad boy up. I don't even think I wore a bra with it. And I had the best day. Like, it was just so easy. I don't know. I feel like people are always like, but then you have to get naked while you pee. And I'm like, well, my genitals are already exposed, so why not? Titties out. Who cares? Anyways, I thought that was really cute. It's definitely one of my favorite things. I'm gonna be wearing this constantly during the holiday season as well. And even during like springtime, summertime, you could wear this like kind of tied around your waist, unzipped with like the arms tied around with a t-shirt. Like I could put this white t-shirt with this, and then it would be like just wearing pants, so you don't have to have a long sleeve element if you don't want to. And that's what I like about certain pieces like this, is thinking about it in a versatility mindset. Like, what can this do? What could this turn into? You know what I mean? So that's it. Those are all the things. Yeah, I thought I would just check in and do like a quick little updated sustainability haul, show you guys what I've been working with. Like I said, All of these brands that I'm talking about are either small brands. A lot of them are owned by women, which I love. None of this stuff is produced overseas in unsustainable factory conditions. So that's one thing that I'm really passionate about. And I know that when I wear these pieces, I can feel good about what I'm wearing and feel like I'm making a positive impact. And then when people ask me what I'm wearing, I can be proud and say, yeah, I got this from Paloma Wool. It's a company owned by a beautiful, wonderful woman who's killing it, and it's also produced in Spain. So yeah, things are great and wonderful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you like things like this, if you want me to do more sustainable hauls. The only thing is, I don't buy that much clothing, so I won't be able to do them very often. But when I do get like a good haul of things together, I'll definitely show them to you because it's fun for me. I definitely want to do more sustainable lookbooks, sustainable hauls, things that are helpful for you guys to find brands that you like. I'd also like to point out that I do have a Depop. So one way to be sustainable when shopping is to buy secondhand. And I think apps like Depop or Poshmark are great apps because you can go and buy things and reuse them and reduce your waste and then recycle a piece of clothing that otherwise wouldn't have a life and would end up in a landfill. Yeah, definitely go make a Depop account or Poshmark account. Obviously all these clothes are new clothes, and even though they're produced sustainably, they still had to come from something. So yeah, I would highly recommend, if you like any of these things or any of these brands, like Paloma Wool, which can be kind of expensive, look on Depop for Paloma Wool stuff or Poshmark, because a lot of times things from earlier seasons will end up there, and they're not only sustainable clothes that are going to be bought again, which is great, but also they can be a really reduced price, because I know some of this stuff is pricey. You can still shop sustainable and have cool new clothes and buy it secondhand. Like that, you can have it all, okay? You can have the whatever it is, the car, the kid, and the job. You can have it all. So yeah, demand it all and you can have it all. If you want to see more stuff like this, definitely follow my Instagram at Arden Rose. I post a lot of outfits over there, and I post a lot of stuff about sustainability over there and what I'm doing. And also nonsense and dogs. So yeah, go follow that if you want to. And if you want to check out my full video on sustainable fashion and fast fashion, you can go click the link in my description box that I will provide to you. I just thought I would give you guys some more options of brands that maybe if you were looking to buy something exciting for one of your girlfriends or your mom, or I don't know, anyone in your life, that maybe you could go to an alternative brand that you didn't really think about before and maybe spend a little more coin, but get something that's special and exciting and something that you can use for a really long time because it's high quality, aside from that one button that I 100% popped off. But I think it was just the strength of my thighs, y'all. I got strong thighs. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!